Amazon, suck my y'all trying to kill it. Y'all trying to kill me.
In a phone web, that's a drop top. I be flexing, baby, yeah, I guess not. What's the word, baby?
Amazon under fire.
5 attorneys for 2 delivery drivers sue Amazon.
Investigation into Amazon warehouses around the country.
They argue that Amazon did not keep them safe, saying the same homeowner shot both drivers.
I have not posted in like... Yeah, so today's about Amazon. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad stuff about Amazon. But you know, I was like, okay, maybe people are tweaking a bit. You know, Amazon Flex drivers, they're not treated well. The regular Amazon delivery drivers, they're not treated well. They can't even like pee. They have to pee in a damn bottle, like. So yeah, I did that. Well, I didn't do the peeing in the bottle, but yeah, I did Amazon delivery for like 2 days, bro. I'm gonna have some pictures in the thing with my first shift and include how many stops I had for that day. But yeah, like that was crazy. After the training was like 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. You got paid for that. And then after that, you can like pick which schedule you want to work. Part-time, full-time, part-time on the weekends, full-time is 4 days a week, 10 hours though. Yeah, so I was full-time. So it wasn't my first shift. It was like my second day, my second shift with them. Things just went downhill. But rewind back time. Yeah, so Saturday, that was my first day. First day actually doing the deliveries. My first day, I got like 100 and something stops. I'm gonna include the picture, but that was a lot. And I was like, I don't know how they can expect me. Like, I'm new. How am I gonna deliver 100 something packages? And mind you, I had like, cause it go like overflows and then like tote bags and all that, and then there's heaps and heaps of amount of packages in those tote bags. So for example, I think the first day I had like 9 bags, and then like 7 or 10 overflow packages. So those like bigger packages is okay. So I remember my coworker, he kept telling me that I don't have to deliver all of the packages in one shift, cause that was a force. I'm like, we are not robots. Jeff Bezos. This shit's slavery. I kind of feel like it was, but anyways. So the vibes I was getting from that place, cause I was in, well, I'm not gonna say the actual like station I was at, but it's in the East Coast. Mind you, I was working under a DSP, so they work for Amazon, and then that's later in the story. But we're technically still Amazon workers, but just under a DSP. Okay, so my second day, second shift with them. I honestly want to say the name of the DSP so you guys can like just flood them with like bad ratings and stuff, but I might, but I don't want to give away where I live. Yeah, okay. Okay, so each day is there, like depending on which days you work, which shift. So you get like different vans each time. If I had gone the first van that I got for my first day, my first actual shift, I would have been fine. But no, the second day I was there, I got some raggedy ass van. Like the cargo door was swinging up and down. Like cause I was delivering the packages and stuff. I was getting like less and less packages to deliver. Like the tote bag was not holding like the cargo door, like the that door. It's like leads to the back of the van to the front and all that. So it's like in between. So if like no like tote bags were there, the door was just boom, boom, open and close, open and close, open and close. I like my bitches don't wear no. This van is a big ass safety hazard, and the vans go by like different numbers. I think that van was, I'm gonna include all the receipts, all the text messages and shit, cause the way the managers handled this shit was just, obviously it's like, I know these employers, they don't care about you, but it's like, damn, they really don't care about, oh, I don't know if y'all heard that, that was not me. That was a chair. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, I found the day. Mind you, this incident happened December 4th, 2022. So yeah, last month or last year. I messaged the fucking DSP, that's the fucking dispatch to remove that fucking van from their fucking fleet, because I don't want anybody else to get fucking hurt like I did. Screenshots on the screen, but yeah, like it was, I think it was van 34. Oh, that's a terrible ass fucking van, and I wish I took pictures of that shit, but okay. So it was during loadout. Mind you, we don't have much time to like put the packages in the van and all that ish. So we had like 10 minutes to do this, and I had so many fucking bags, like, bro, and this is only my second day. So I was rushing, right? Rushing, because we had to like hurry up so that the other like vans can go, like, because we went in like waves. So I was like the second wave. We had to leave at like 10-15. As I was going from the back of the van to the front of the van, because I forgot to turn the car off, because you have to, because they're all about safety. Okay, not really, but anyways, so you have to turn the car off and put the key on the dashboard and all that. So I was about to do that, but as I was gonna do that, that's when I got hurt. That's when I got okay, that's when I got hurt. But that shit hurt. Okay, so I was going from the back of the van to the front, and then mind you, like, I didn't like realize that. Do you guys remember that door I was talking about in the beginning, like before this, the door, the front to back and all that? Okay, so I stood up in the door, bang, hit my damn head, boom, ah, man, that shit was hurting, like right here in the middle. Like, I don't wish that pain on my worst enemy. Like, that was crazy. So I was like, dang, that shit hurt. And then I tried to tell an Amazon associate that was in the warehouse, this white short, he's holding his clipboard. He was like this. He was like, I don't know, tell the manager. I was looking at him like, I'm like, what should I do? Because this is like the first time that's happened to me, like on the job, getting hurt on the job. So I was like, I don't know what to do. Thinking, because in training, they always tell you, oh, if you have an issue, so like an Amazon associate, they'll help you. He was no help. Maybe because I was black. I don't know, but maybe. I started to walk away because I started to go to my DSP and see if I can find a manager so they can, like, I don't know, handle the situation, because that shit was hurting. On the 10, that shit was 1,000. And then as I was walking away, I was fast walking. He was just like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "Now you ask me that?" As I'm walking away, you want to ask me that? When I went to the DSP table, desk, dispatch, whatever, no one to be found. Like, they weren't there. So I was like, shit. So I'm like, I guess I gotta finish my shift. And mind you, 10-hour shifts. I was like, let me just suck it up and finish it. Pause. Big pause. Pause. I finished loading out my van, Mary Way, delivering all them damn packages. I think I only got to deliver like 50-something packages, and that's what the fuck they get, because they could suck my dick. They could suck my whole dick from the back, this whole clap. My shift was over, clocked out, and then the next day I woke up, right? That shit was, oh my, it was worse than the first day. I was like, damn. I try not to like worry too much about it, because, you know, people be like banging their head, nothing. But honestly, that night, the first night when it happened, I was kind of scared to go to sleep, because I do be hearing like really bad stuff about people with concussions going to, yeah. So the next day I went to the doctor's. Hold on, before that, scratch that. No, not the next day, 2 days later, December 6th. Okay, but December 5th and the next day, so I called my DSP, tried to handle the situation, and then the fucking HR bitch, her name, I'm gonna give you her name. Her name is Reham. That's some Middle Eastern bitch. She was just like, I don't understand how someone can do a 10-hour shift and not tell anybody. I was just like, are you blaming me? Are you saying I'm lying? I'm confused. Like, sometimes that fucking happens. Like, I'm gonna include all the receipts, all the text messages. So after that, the manager called me from a different number. I was like, who's calling me? So the manager of that DSP company. I really want to give out this damn name, because they don't give a flying ish about what happened. All they care about is delivering the packages. And I'm like, this is terrible. This is bad. This is really bad. And when so when the manager called me, it's like the HR manager and the main the DSP manager, they act like they didn't care about what happened to me, but they were nervous about Amazon. The only thing that they cared about was losing their contract with Amazon at the end of the day. Like, that's it, to be honest. So they were just scared about that. That's it. Me and the manager, he was starting to get loud. Me and him were going back and forth, arguing back and forth. Okay, anyways, he was just like, well, if you text me on the day it happened, or if you responded to my text message, then we would have had this handled, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, that's in the past. This is now. We're in the present. And I'm include all the text messages. And I responded. I was just like, well, maybe I didn't respond because I had to do my 10-hour shift because you guys work us like fucking dogs. Okay. That's what happened. Like, more stuff happened. And then he was telling me about getting some. He said there's a process that DSP does. That first I have to get a fucking drug test before I can fill out a work injury report. And that dude, fuck him. The day after the incident happened, I went to the fucking DSP desk, the dispatch people, to fill out the work injury report. And then I guess one of them called dispatch the other way around. I forgot. But I was speaking with the manager again. He was on the phone again while I was there at the Amazon warehouse. He was upset. Me and him were going back and forth arguing. I'm just like, I'm not trying to argue with you, bro. Like, he was upset because I was filling out the work injury report. And I'm like, do you guys not want this on file? Like, that just sounds illegal to me. Because we can go to court. Anyways. So, back to that whole process he was telling me about. He's like, oh, you have to get a drug test, all that stuff. And then, you know, he's like, oh, if everything is fine with the drug test, then we can move on. I'm like, you already know everything's gonna be fine, bitch. I don't know fucking coke. Yeah, so then I started this whole process with the workers' comp to receive some, yeah. But I feel like I shouldn't be talking about that part, the legal part or all that. So then I went to the doctors. Can't leave that out. Okay, I went to the doctors. They told me that I had a fucking concussion. I was just like, Amazon, suck my dick. Y'all try to kill me. Y'all try to kill me. That's it. Y'all try to kill me. Like, what is this? That was like over like a month ago, weeks ago. But I feel like since then I have been getting better. But more of the story, do not work for fucking Amazon, bro. Do not do it to yourself, please. I beg you, don't. Just don't. Yeah, I forgot to say that this fucking DSP fucking catfished us. Catfished the fucking employees on the fucking job posted. I seen this shit on Indeed. They told us that that we're gonna be paid like $23 an hour or something like that. But no, it ended up being like $20.50. I was just like, and during the phone interview, I was like, yeah. So I see on the post and it says 23. She's like, oh no, it's actually $20.50. Then why lie? Like, just to get people to apply? Like, oh, that rhymed. Apply, lie. Yeah, so that was it. And then she was telling me about some fucking sign-on bonus on January 1st, which was 2 days ago. But whatever. Of like $3,000. I'm just like, a sign-on bonus. Okay, I get it. But I don't get it because it's like, a sign-on bonus should be as soon as you're like onboarding. The whole onboarding process. It should be at the same time you're getting signed on. But it's like, I feel like they know what they're doing. Just to get people to, you know, work and then get... I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. A sign-on bonus should not be a month into you working for the company. I don't know. It just sounds hella sus to me. But okay, that's it for this video. I'm gonna include all these receipts. I need some more time to film the other videos. So okay, I love y'all. Happy New Year. Hope your New Year went well, and also your Christmas. This year is your fucking year, y'all. Okay, love y'all.
I say, I'ma go get her, shawty on my line. I'm a young hitter. I say, shawty, what you into?